everyone. Welcome back to Funny Pair, where two pears in a pod may not be in the same orchard, but we're always ripe for a chat. I'm Barbie. And who is my co-host, you may ask?
Oh, well, hello from me as well. I'm Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
No, this is Madeline.
And I am Brianna. Hello.
Yes.
Today, we thought we would bring it back to our childhood with classic Barbie movies.
Yes.
Now, I don't know how many of you out there are into Barbie movies or how many of you watched them, but me and Madeline, we were on them.
Yes, they were integral parts of our childhood. I'm pretty sure those Barbie movies raised me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was a Barbie child. That was my entire personality. I was a Barbie girl. So watching these movies definitely brought back a lot of nostalgia for me, personally.
Oh, yes, for sure. Me too. I mean, I was the kind of kid who, like, I had a lot of Barbies, but I specifically bought Barbies for the movies that I love, like as the Barbie movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just have like vivid memories of having these dolls, and they were all because of this one movie that, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, and happy Easter for everybody.
Yes. Happy Easter. Well, technically Easter was yesterday,
Yes.
I love how we're saying happy Easter when Easter's not for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Well, actually, it's like a week from tomorrow, but...
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
It's coming up quick.
We always end up recording. So the way our schedule works out, we have it all in a calendar. Okay. It's all in a calendar. It's planned out. But anyway, every time that we end up recording, it's always 1 week before the episode airs, you know?
Yeah. Roughly.
So, roughly. So, anyway, technically it's a week. But by the time you guys hear this beautiful masterpiece of an episode, it would have already been Easter.
It'll have been Easter.
So happy Easter.
Yes, happy Easter.
I hope you all got lots and lots of candy. You found all the eggs. If anybody found the golden egg, let us know.
Did you do that as a kid? Like a golden egg prize?
I don't think so.
Because I just did a classic Easter egg hunt as a kid where it was like the little plastic eggs. You hide them around. And it was just whoever got the most just like got bragging rights. There wasn't like a golden egg or like a prize egg.
I think once we got a little older and we're kind of grown out of that child age, so to speak, we did end up getting some eggs that had money hidden in them.
Yeah, so I do. Like, okay, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, we did that too. It would be like a dollar bill or something.
Yeah.
And that would be like you got the money egg.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it was, of course, always a competition with your siblings, like who got more eggs and, you know.
Yep. But now we've got little baby Elijah. So the tradition gets to start over and I'm so excited. So obviously this year he's not going to be hunting for any eggs, but I'm planning on giving him an Easter basket.
Oh,
so
okay.
By the time this is out, he'll have received it.
Oh, so cute.
I'm so excited. And then next year he'll be able to actually hunt for eggs and like walk around. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun.
I need to control myself.
That'll be fun because you'll have a little one. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, happy Easter, everybody.
Yes. Happy Easter. All right. I just want to give a shout out to all of our reviews and comments and stuff. I just want to give a huge thank you to all our pairs who have rated the podcast and sent us really kind messages. You have no idea how much this means to us. Every rating, every review, and share helps Funny Pair grow and reach new ears. And we're just so grateful for your support. Whether you've been here since episode 1 or you just found us, we love you guys. So keep listening, keep laughing, and keep being the best part of this podcast.
Oh. But yes, thank you to everyone who left us comments. We're so appreciative. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We love each and every one of you.
That sounded like a threat. Or else.
Oh, so let's get into the Barbie talk. The thing that everybody has joined us here today for.
I'm so excited, actually.
I'm so excited. I mean, I was watching these movies and I was like, just all the emotions.
I didn't want to stop.
Back. I know.
Like, I wanted to just watch I was like, all right, movie marathon. I'm going to start with Barbie and the Nutcracker and go just all the way through because I love these
Okay,
movies.
so the deal is that we're going to get together at some point. We're going to do that. We're just going to do Barbie marathon.
Like a
all the way
weekend.
through.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That'll be so
Sounds
fun.
like the best weekend.
So let's establish here what era of Barbie we're talking about. So I guess you can start, like, what era of Barbie do you remember?
Right. So the Barbie movies that I recall, I mean, I started watching these movies really, really early. And honestly, I can't even remember the first time watching a Barbie movie because I grew up with these movies and they were constantly playing all around the house. But I would say, obviously, from the first movie, 2001, I would have been 1, maybe 2, depending, till about like 2012. That's kind of the era that I'm talking about. Like, really, the last movie that I remember really watching and loving from Barbie was Barbie Princess Charm School.
Yes.
And I think that was like 2012.
That was 2012, I think.
Yeah. So, oh, wait, no, there was, I just looked down at our list. There was Barbie A Fairy Secret after that. That's also, that's the last one I think I remember watching.
Okay.
But around that era of like, they've changed the animation, like things are, you know, the story is a little different, that kind of thing.
Well, plus by that
but
point,
just that
you
classic
were like
era.
12, 13. So you're kind of growing out of Barbie, you know.
I don't know. I played with dolls almost like freshman year of high school. Like I was playing with dolls. Yeah, I think it's because I had a younger sister too. Like we like keeping that whimsy of like playing dolls and imagination and, you know, little girlhood and that kind of thing. Like I just kind of lived in that space for longer because I had a sister who was 3 years younger than me. And so she was still in that like era.
Right.
So
yeah,
I think that's a big part as to why I played with Barbies and watched Barbie movies and all of that well into my teenagehood. But yeah, I also am a real big like nostalgic person. And so rewatching stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I just love that feeling. So yeah, I watched it for a long time. But yeah, that decade of like 2001 to 2011, 12 is like the peak of Barbie movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think I also don't remember the first time I watched a Barbie movie, but I think I started right around probably 4 or 6, like, or 4 to 6, like when you could start remembering things, you know what I mean?
Right, and you follow the plot a little bit.
Right. So obviously when I started watching the movies, we went back in time and started with the 2001 and then all the way up through 2012, 2013. I am pretty sure the last movie, like the last Barbie movie I watched was, I definitely watched Charm School and stuff, but I thought there was another movie after that that was like Barbie and a pop star and they switched places.
Oh, Princess and the Pop Star, which is essentially Princess and the Pauper, but for the new generation of kids, for the new generation of kids. Yeah. And that honestly pissed me off.
Did it really?
I'm sorry. It kind of did. It was like, okay, you just did the same movie again, but with technology. Like now it's a princess and a rock star and they switch places.
Right.
I'm sorry, it doesn't hit as hard as Princess and the Pauper. It just,
I definitely
in my
agree.
opinion.
I definitely agree. But that was, I think, the last movie that I watched of the Barbie.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyway, so now that we all know what generation and what, you know, era of Barbie we're talking about, essentially, we have gone through and picked a couple Barbie movies. Each of us have. And then we're going to see, like, each of us don't know what the other one picked for movies. Right. So I watched 2.
It's a surprise.
She watched 2.
I watched 2.
We're going to see what happens.
We're going to see if we picked the same ones.
Right. But they're going to be like our top 2, I guess, Barbie movies, you know, or within our top 3 at least. So we're going to see if any line up, and then we're going to do a favorite segment and end off with our ranking of all the Barbie movies that came out
our tier
during
list.
our eras, you know.
Yes. So we're going to start out, since we don't know what movies the other one watched, we're going to start out with one of those explain a film plot badly. It's a popular Reddit thread, but essentially it's like a sentence or two of like a film plot, but it's explained in a way where it's like, wait, technically, I guess that is the movie, but, you know. So who wants to go first?
I don't know. Do you want to go first, or you're good if I go first, or how do you want to do this?
Go ahead. You start.
Okay, I'll start. So here's the bad summary. A nameless girl with amnesia sings her way through an identity crisis, accidentally threatens the monarchy by existing, and by the end, the animals end up getting high as fuck.
Wait. Hold on. I'm going to need this broken down line by line. What's the first sentence? I need to think about what movie this is.
A nameless girl with amnesia sings her way through an identity crisis.
Okay. So she doesn't know her name. She's got an identity crisis. Got it?
Accidentally threatens the monarchy by existing.
Okay.
And by the end, the animals end up getting high as fuck.
Is that Barbie and Island Princess?
It sure is.
Yes!
Yup.
The animals got it. I was like, what is she talking about?
Yep.
Oh, the animals have that, like, what's it called? You know, you just watched it.
It's called I think it's called like sunflower dust or something. Or some kind of sun something powder.
Oh.
I already forgot what it's called, to be quite honest with you. But I'm sorry.
Get high off that sun sprinkle.
Yeah, but essentially it's just, you know, that's what it is. In the movie, it ends up like the evil person, the villain, you know. She poisons all the animals with this powder stuff, and it makes everybody fall asleep, all the animals at least. And then she blames it on Rosella, which is the name of the princess.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know she's a princess yet, but that's her name. And then she's like, oh my God, I can make a rose tonic and save all the animals. Just give me a chance.
The tonic!
And she gets shoved in the dungeon and, you know, all
they were basically going to kill her.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they were going to, like, take her out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, no, literally. They took her out in the middle of the ocean, and the driver or the captain of the ship, whatever, made her fall overboard with all of her animals, and she just about drowned in the ocean. But that's what made her remember her name and remember all the stuff, because in the beginning of the movie, they were shipwrecked and ended up, you know, that's how she ended up on the island and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, God. I really, really loved this movie. Like, as a child, I was just in awe of this girl who ended up on this island, and then she comes back and learns who she is. It's very Tarzan. Like, the whole movie to me feels very Tarzan.
It's like Barbie Tarzan.
Literally. And the roles are reversed, you know. But I love that movie. And I loved that she could talk to animals. Like, the Pixie Hollow, I always loved Fawn's ability to talk to animals and whatever. So, and then I loved the love story. So, you know.
Oh my gosh.
What was his name? Prince Antonio, I think.
Yes, Prince Antonio.
I think it's Prince Antonio. I don't know. I mean, there wasn't really any sustenance to their relationship, obviously. I mean, it's a kid's movie.
Right.
He loved her because she was so different from all the other people that he had been somewhat coerced to get into a relationship with at one point or another, you know.
It's giving Prince Eric vibes. From him. Like, he's got that, I just want to sail and explore.
Yes,
and
100%.
I need a woman who, you know, also loves that. Like, I need, their song that they sing together.
That
I kid you not. I was singing it all this morning.
Yeah.
I sang that like 6 times this morning because I was like, I need to listen to some Barbie music while I wait for Brianna to get out of bed.
Sorry.
And so I just wandered around and I was like, I forgot about that song. Yeah. And so I sang it like 6 times. It's so
Oh my gosh. I love that song. It's so good.
So good.
What's the name of it? Yeah. I think it's I Need to Know. Yeah. Okay. So if y'all haven't heard it, go listen to I Need to Know. It's a Barbie song. So cute.
So
sung by Rosella and Antonio.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so just,
good stuff.
Amazing. But so some fun facts about this movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Came out in 2007. I want to say that that's right around like the peak time that I was really watching Barbie movies. So this is one of the first that I watched. I would say like Princess and the Pauper, Barbie Rapunzel, and this movie, Island Princess, all came out, like, were all 3 peak time that I was watching Barbie movies. Those were the 3.
Yeah.
One of the hardest milestones for this movie, and also a lot of Barbie movies, was just kind of the musical animation to it, you know, timing the musical with the animation and coming up with the original songs and all of that kind of stuff. Barbie really embraced that musical genre for a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then how much the movie made. It was a direct-to-DVD release, so it never had a theatrical run. I think that was pretty common for all the Barbie movies, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it was never released how much money exactly that was made on the movie or whatever. But Barbie movies in general made like millions and millions of dollars annually over these DVD sales.
Yeah.
And then Island Princess also had a video game tied with it, which I'm pretty sure I had, if I remember correctly, but I don't know. A whole dolls set, and then also a soundtrack that was released with it. So that also helped and aided in the amount of money that the movie made and such. The movie budget is estimated to be between like 7 to 8 million. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was seeing. So I don't know.
Good Lord.
But yeah. And then inspiration for the film obviously came from a lot of classic tropes, you know, which is the lost princess trope.
Yes.
So like the Princess Diaries would fall into that trope. Anastasia would fall into that.
Yes.
Tarzan would fall into that.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, you know, those are kind of the movies
I love that.
Had the same vibe as this Barbie movie. So if you love those movies, you would love this movie. Just saying.
Yes.
And then who spoke for Barbie and the other characters? So Kelly Sheridan.
Sheridan is Barbie.
She is Barbie, the OG.
She is the moment.
She is everything. So she literally voiced Barbie from 2001 to 2010, and then again from 2012 to 2015. So literally she was Barbie for us, like the entire time.
Her voice is Barbie. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then Melissa Lyons, she was the singing voice. So she was, at least in this movie, she was the singing voice for this, and then also Princess and the Pauper and Magic of Pegasus. So just so that's said. And then other notable characters. I found out that Andrea Martin was in this movie.
Who's that?
She was in My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and she's Aunt Vula. And I didn't know that she was in this movie.
Shut up! Yeah, oh my gosh!
She was in this movie. Like, I was researching who the other cast members were, and I honestly don't recognize them, but I did recognize her. I was like, oh my God.
That's so cool.
So that was definitely fun. So
I love that.
Yeah. And then just a few memories from this. I definitely had the doll set that this movie came with.
Me too.
I had, you know, the Barbie. It came with her white dress. And then she also had the blue dress, which I was just, oh my God, in love with that blue dress. Like, I have, so I'm not a pink girl, you know, I mean, whatever. Like, within mine and Madeline's relationship, she's the pink girl. I'm not. I'm like the blue, whatever kind of girl. Yeah. So any blue in all of the Barbie movies, I was obsessed with. Like blues and purples. Those were my vibes. And so I was obsessed with this. And I feel like a lot of Barbie, which it's branded this way, it's fine, whatever. Right. But a lot of Barbie is pink. So when you have those characters that kind of go along with the blue side of things or the purple side of things, those are the characters I really fall in love with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Barbie's like the pink, and then like Teresa. Or, you know how like Barbie has like her traditional friends? Like there's Barbie Ken, Kelly / Chelsea, and then there's like Teresa, Nikki. Like those, and I feel like Barbie's pink, and they were assigned like a color.
Yes.
So like Barbie's pink, and then it's like her best friend is always like blue or purple to like be different.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And look at us, we fit that. We're
oh my
like
God.
Pink and blue.
We didn't even do that on purpose. It was just like ingrained in us at a young age that we knew.
Yep.
But yeah, so I always kind of gravitated to those female characters that kind of fit the blue, purple, whatever kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then while I was watching the movie, I freaking love this movie, girl. I'm watching it and I didn't cry, which shocker, I cry at everything, but I didn't cry at this. But the feels were there. It was just amazing. I found a hidden Mickey in the opening sequence.
Really?
It was like in the clouds and it looked like his face in the clouds.
Cool.
Anyway, not that I don't know that it had anything to do with Disney. I didn't really go into the rabbit hole of researching that, but I found it. Maybe they did it by accident, but anyway. And then I was singing I I Need to Know song. When that came on, I was like, oh my God. So
classic.
Good. So good. But I would argue that it's probably one of the best duets of the the Barbie universe. Like, it was just so good.
So classic. Yeah. I had the Rosella Barbie, but it was just her in her blue dress at the end. So she's in her blue dress, and then she's got the feathered, like,
the peacock
piece
feathers
in the back. Yep. It was so good.
Yeah.
The Barbie that I had, so in the movie, her hair's in a bun when she's in that dress, but the Barbie that I had, her hair was down.
Yes.
Like, she had, I don't know if they just couldn't do, like, Barbie hair in a bun. I don't know, but her hair was down. Hi, Willow.
Yeah. The set that I had was, I'm pretty sure the original set that I got was her in her white dress. And she was in that for most of the movie. And then it also came, and her hair was like a side ponytail with the flower in it.
The flower.
And then I also got the little animals that went with her. So Azul and
Tika and Saji.
And Sanji, is that what you said?
I think it's Saji.
Saji? I can't remember his name. I know it starts with an S. I can't remember.
Yeah, the red panda.
Right. But yeah, the red panda. So anyway, I got those. And then it also came with like a little flower bracelet. My set did. So I had like a flower bracelet to match the Rosella doll. Because the flower in her hair.
Cute.
Anyway, so that's the set that I had. And then eventually I did get the blue dress too. But I don't know if they sold like just the blue dress or if I ended up getting another doll that had the blue dress. I don't remember. But anyways, it was so fun. I just loved that movie. And it was great.
So classic. So classic. Yeah. I remember Annalise really loving that movie a lot because she was like the animal girl. And so she was like, a Barbie that talks to animals. Oh my God. And she lives in the woods in her treehouse, which was beautiful, by the way.
Oh, yes.
She furnished that thing. Like, dang, girl. But yeah, I remember Annalise really loving that movie. I loved it too. But yeah, I liked that movie. I wouldn't say it was like my most favorite. I would say it's probably middle of the road for me. Best parts of it, in my opinion, were the outfits and the songs. Like, those were like the best.
For sure.
But the monkey, I didn't like the monkey character.
Oh, no.
What's her name? The Tallulah or something.
Her name was Tallulah. I did not like her.
Sorry.
She looked fucked. Like, she was so
looked like a human dressed as a monkey.
Yeah, like Uncanny Valley weird. Like, just,
it was a little white monkey with a crown, and then she had like a human face.
Yeah, and her hair bothered me too.
Weird.
Because it was like her hair would come down and then it would kind of like curl out at the bottom.
Right? It was like
one
a
of those
person.
old hairstyles or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's how I used to draw people with the hair like that. Yep. Like, it would come down and swoop out like a slide.
Yep. That's what Tallulah's hair looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just.
Yeah.
It was bad.
They were like, oh no, Tallulah's been poisoned. I was like, oh well.
Let her sleep.
Oh, dang it. Oh, well.
Yeah, well.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good, though. And my favorite scene was them making the blue dress at the end when they were kind of crafting it. And they were like, look, here's this blue that reminds you of like the ocean and whatever. And they were like painting on the swirls, and like Azul was like, here, take my feathers, and then magic, and then it all came together.
Yes. Oh,
but
it's so
it was
good.
a very like Cinderella moment of like them making the dress.
Yes.
I did love that. Of course, Barbie, those are the parts of the Barbie movies that I loved.
Yes. Barbie always did such a good job with the transitions, like the transformations of the dresses. And...
Yes, there was always a transformation. And I love that. I ate that up as a kid. I did.
Yeah. All right, what's your first movie?
My first movie. I'm going to start with the summary, okay?
Yep. Hit me.
Sisters ignore all adult supervision, discover a secret rave cave, and defeat a murderous villain through interpretive dance.
Is this 12 Dancing Princesses?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It is.
The sisters is what got me, because I was trying to think like who's sisters in the Barbie universe.
Yeah.
That one would definitely
be Barbie
fit.
and the 12 Dancing Princesses.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I love that one. It's so
I know.
good.
It's so good. This one is probably my either most favorite or second favorite. It switches. But I loved this movie. I think it was the aesthetic of it, how each princess like had their own personality and each color. I loved that. I was like, oh, I wish I was, they were all assigned colors and stuff. And in my opinion, best outfits, some of the best outfits, like their ballet dresses and then the shoes that Derek made.
Shoes.
Woo! I was loving the shoes. And there's actually a line in the movie where the king is like, girls, they're just shoes. And they turn around and go, oh, just shoes? I was like, I get it, honestly. I get it.
Yeah.
But it was some of the best music. That opening song sequence.
Oh my gosh, yes. So
actually
good.
did make me cry.
Yes.
Because I am a crier. But listening to that as my first, like the first movie of the night, and that song just started, and I immediately was like, oh my gosh, this was my entire childhood. This is girlhood. This is what it meant to be a girl and to grow up with this and like to have that fascination. Like I remember being glued to the screen and wanting to like be a part of it, and then like also feeling the magic of family and all this stuff. I was like, I ate it up.
Oh,
so it was so nostalgic. So that first song, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But let me just say, I hated the villain.
Yes.
So much because she was literally the first and only Disney princess. What am I talking about? She's the first Barbie villain to actually murder someone. This woman killed the king.
Yeah.
Like straight up poisoned him. He died in the movie. And then
crazy.
Lacey was like, I have magic water from the fountain. It helped my scraped knee. I'm like, Lacey, honey, he's dead. I know you believe, and that's like the whole point in the movie is to like believe in yourself, but like, girly, we gotta accept the facts. It's he's gone, but no, magic water brought him back, of course. But yeah, it was just so magical, and I loved the ballet too, because I was in ballet at the time of watching all these Barbie movies, and I feel like especially the first few, there was a heavy influence of ballet
yes
on the like plot of the movies, like Barbie and the Nutcracker, Barbie Swan Lake, obviously 12 Dancing Princesses. I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting, but those are the first three that I can think of where ballet was like a part of the story. Now, obviously, Swan Lake is a ballet. So.
Yes, but
yeah, I loved the influence of ballet in it too.
You did ballet when you were dancing?
Yeah. I did ballet for like 10 years or something.
Do you think Barbie had an influence on that?
Huge, definitely. Okay. I wanted to be Barbie. So I was like, okay, well, she does ballet, so I want to do ballet. Plus I loved the pretty pink, tutus and the shoes and all the, this, that, and the other. The aesthetic of it. I was, it got me. So, but yeah, I loved the like dancing influence that it had. So some fun facts about 12 Dancing Princesses. It came out in 2006, and the inspiration for the film was actually based on a Brothers Grimm story, which I didn't know this was a Brothers Grimm story. Maybe I'm just dumb. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so basically, the Grimm brothers' 12 Dancing Princesses, it's a king who has 12 daughters who sleep in a locked room every night, but each morning their shoes are mysteriously worn out as if they've been dancing all night. No one can figure out where they go, so the king offers a reward. Any man who can uncover the secret in 3 nights can marry one of the princesses. If he fails, he'll be put to death. We love a Grimm's fairy tale. So many princes try and fail, falling asleep each night under a spell the princesses give them. But one day, a poor soldier takes on the challenge. With the help of a magical invisibility cloak, so it's Harry Potter, given to him by an old woman, he follows the princesses without being seen. He discovers that the princesses descend through a trap door into an enchanted underground world, where they meet 12 princes and dance in a magical pavilion until their shoes are worn out. After 3 nights of spying, the soldier reveals the secret to the king, and as promised, he marries one of the princesses, and the mysterious nightly dances come to an end. So it's a really sad ending, because the girls are out dancing with their men. Like, they're out dancing with their... Willow, I'm like, ah. They're out dancing with their beaux every night.
Mm-hmm.
And then this dirty, crusty soldier discovers it, and he gets to marry one of them. Like, did they draw straws?
Right.
Did they, like, that's horrible. Like, the
Yeah.
girls were like, men, ruin it. Us girls just want one thing. We just want to dance in our ballet shoes.
Yep.
And men have to ruin it.
Dang it.
Stupid. Gah. But obviously the Barbie movie was not like that.
Yes.
I mean, they did discover a hidden pavilion, but yeah. So I did not know it was inspired by a story.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that really either. Cool. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
When did that Brothers Grimm story come out?
It came out, let's see, in 1815.
1815. Wow.
Yes. Yes. It's also known as the worn out dancing shoes, or the shoes that were danced to pieces.
Okay.
So
interesting. Yeah.
So some other fun facts. Obviously, we talked about Kelly Sheridan. She is Barbie. She is the moment. She's everything. But do you know who voices the villain, Duchess Rowena?
I don't know who voices that. No.
Catherine O'Hara.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So it was like, it seems like for every movie, at least that I've discovered, they have like some A-list celebrity voice someone. So Catherine O'Hara, if you don't know, she's in Beetlejuice, Home Alone, Schitt's Creek, some other stuff too. Oh, she plays the chick in Nightmare Before Christmas, Sally.
Sally, yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
So obviously she's in a lot more, but I just discovered that, was like, that's kind of iconic. But yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that. That's so cool. Wow.
Yeah. I thought that was really fun. She plays the villain so well.
She does. Too. Yeah.
Like, she had this voice. You really hated her in this movie. Like, you were like, God, can you just like go? And the thing is, the way that her story ends is kind of like in the Grimm's story of Cinderella, how the stepsisters have to dance on hot coals. Is that right? Or am I thinking of Snow White? Someone has to dance on hot coals for the rest of their life.
I don't honestly remember. I don't know that I've ever spent enough time with those stories to... Oh, girl,
you gotta get into that. Okay, yeah, so it is Snow White. I misspoke.
Okay.
So in Cinderella, their eyes get plucked out and stuff.
Oh, boy.
Really fun. But in the original Snow White, the queen has to dance in red-hot iron shoes until she drops dead.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this movie kind of took inspiration from that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. They really took their name and were like, all right, let's lean into this. But at the end, Duchess Rowena and her henchman, what's his name? Who cares? They have to dance forever and ever and ever. Like, she tries to put that curse on Genevieve, who's our main girl. She's Barbie, Genevieve. But Genevieve kind of like uses her fan to like push the magical dust back on Duchess Rowena. And so she has to dance forever and ever and ever, which makes me wonder, it didn't say until you die. It just said forever. So like, is her skeleton just like dancing around? You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing the Monster Mash now? Like, what is, I don't know. Like, if you think about it, it's like, ooh, forever and ever, you say? Okay, they starved to death. Could they pause to use the bathroom? Like, their feet were swollen. Like, yeah.
Of course, we didn't think about things like that, though, when we were younger.
No,
we're like, haha,
I was like, haha, they're dancing ever. And she hates dancing. And then it's like, ooh, think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, some specific memories I have with this movie. I had the Genevieve Barbie doll in her ballet outfit. I don't think we had Dominic, who is the Derek. I don't think we had the Derek doll. Because who cares about the Ken dolls? We had like 6 Ken dolls and then like 50 Barbies. Like the ratio was like not equal.
Yeah.
We were like, we just need one guy to like play the part of all the guys, you know? But we had our Genevieve. She was in her ballet shoes and everything.
Oh, that's so cute.
I feel like I can quote most Barbie movies on some level.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's I probably can't right now, but if it's playing, I can most likely start just quoting the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're so ingrained in my subconscious.
And that's a talent that Madeline has for everything, not just Barbie movies. Like, she just has this ability to quote movies. I'm pretty sure she knows the entire Toy Story script. So
yes. Definitely the first 3. I know the third one the most, I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those How to Train Your Dragon movies, most Disney, Barbie. It's yeah. I do the have you seen Shark Tale?
Yes.
Okay. So the shrimp.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
scene.
The shrimp, yes.
Goes, my sister had a baby and I took it over because she passed away. And it lost both its arms and its legs, so it's nothing but a stump. But it's fairly happy and it's growing and I had to work an extra shift at the factory just to put food on the table. but all the love I see in that little guy's face makes it worth it in the end. True story.
Oh my gosh.
I love that scene so much. I love the true story. And I'll do it all the time, too. I'll just turn to Tyler and I'll just go, my sister had a baby. He'll go, stop. And I'm like, but she did. My sister had a baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I love it so much. Oh.
You should get a matching t-shirt for Holly and Elijah and have it be like, my sister had a baby, and then this you can get Elijah a shirt that says the baby or something like that.
Yes. We saw at the Chalk Walk last week, one of the ones that actually won was a family of shrimp riding a bicycle. And it was really cute. And each shrimp had its own distinct features. Like the dad was wearing glasses and the mom had like a little necklace and the kid was wearing that like hat with the little propeller on it, It was really cute. And so I just see it and I turn to Tyler and I say, my sister had and he's like, I'm walking away. I don't know you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Anyway, I love it.
I love it.
It's great. Anyway, Barbie and Soul Dancing.
I don't remember where we were at.
I can quote this movie a lot.
Quote movies, yes.
Yeah, so there's one part in the movie where the talking bird that Derek has, I don't know its name, but it's talking bird. And he tells Derek, he goes, what are you waiting for? An invitation? And I do that all the time too. Like I have these weird vocal stems that I just keep in my brain and I actually have a note of them. And that one was written down in there and I couldn't remember where it was from. I was like, why do I do it in that voice? And then the movie came on and I was watching it and that scene came on and I was like, oh my gosh, it's from Barbie. What are you waiting for? An invitation? It's just classic. Yeah.
Wow.
So
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. And I feel like Barbie has really come back both with the live action, but in like our generation of girls are now adults now with adult money. So I saw this girl who literally made the magical stone floor in real life with music and lights. So she literally built this whole engineered floor where you stepped on each stone, and when you step on the stone, it lit up and it played the like da-da-da, da-da-da. Like it would play it as you moved on it.
Wow.
It was crazy.
That's so cool.
So I was like, this is what I need to be seeing. Come on, Barbie girls, where are you? Rise up and start doing this.
Yes.
Where are my engineers? Let's make this because I need it. If I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. And that would be one of them. I would have that in my house. Honest to goodness.
Oh my gosh. So. Yeah, I feel like I just need to have a bunch of rooms in my basement, each one dedicated to a certain fandom.
Yes. The fandom dungeon.
Yep, literally.
Each room is, here's my Harry Potter room, my Disney room, my Barbie room.
Yep. Which I actually saw, this is a side story, but I saw this video on social media, and this guy had a basement, and he designed it to look like an old-timey town street, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then each of the different rooms was like one of the town shop whatevers, and you would go in and it was like all themed around this kind of shop, but it was like a guest room, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, I could see my crazy artsy creative side really going into that when I get older.
Going
you know
ham.
I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So good. All right. Well, that was all I had. But yeah, that movie is just so iconic.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just love it.
That was such a good movie. That was so good. All right. My next one.
What's your next one? Here we go.
Starting with a bad summary. Okay.
Yeah.
Two strangers, identical for unexplained reasons, decide to solve class inequality with a spontaneous duet and mild impersonation. One talks to cats, the other's being hunted by a man who thinks top hats are a personality. Things escalate. The monarchy is both saved and deeply confused.
Wait, you lost me at top hats. Did you watch Princess and the Pop Star? No.
No.
You watched Princess and the Popper. The top hat threw me off. But,
sorry.
Tell me what you think of this. Local seamstress and royal lookalike accidentally dismantle a monarchy with the power of friendship, mistaken identity, and spontaneous musical numbers.
Oh my gosh.
I think we watched the same movie.
Oh
no.
think we did.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I thought you were going to watch Rapunzel.
No.
Oh no. We picked the same one. This was not planned. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, I could talk about Rapunzel.
No. Let's talk about Princess and the Pauper for 40 minutes, please.
Okay, well let me understand why I picked the top hats, because I honestly don't remember. I was like just going at it, writing this thing, and then
I know at the end,
yeah,
the two sidekicks, Nick and Nack, at the wedding, they're wearing top hats.
I think that's where I was going with that.
But
yeah, I think that's where I was going with that. And then Preminger is like all about wanting to be the king, so to speak.
Yeah.
But anyway,
this is so iconic.
I love this movie.
It's so freaking good.
With a passion. Now, again, okay, the storyline is great.
Mm-hmm.
I've already said that I have an obsession with the blue characters. So Erica was my favorite.
Erica!
Like, she was my absolute favorite in this movie, even more than Annalise. Like, I just loved Erica in this movie.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the best, like, Barbie soundtracks ever. Like,
Top
of all of
tier.
the movies, or all of the songs in the movie, best soundtrack by far.
So good.
So good. And I absolutely love, like, the Sleeping Beauty color palette thing that's happening. I just love it. Love it in general.
Yeah, me too. Iconic story is that classic The Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain, like that story. Like, great songs.
Mm-hmm.
And so aesthetic, too.
Yes.
Like, the pink and the blue, and then the, like, honestly, every part of it. Like, when they showed her room, and she was, like, walking around her room, and her crown, and then, like, just everything about it was just so good. Amazing love interest, too. Like, the men actually had a personality. So good.
Yes. Oh,
so are you
good.
team Julian or team Dominic?
I think I'm team Julian.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The smart, nerdy boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a sucker for them smart, nerdy boys, I guess.
Yep.
Are you King Julian?
I'm King Dominic, yeah.
Or why did I say King Julian? I'm literally thinking
I
about
don't know.
Madagascar
You're thinking
right
about
now.
your man.
King Julian.
Comes over, he goes, Princess Annalise, I like to move it.
Oh my god. I'm literally, I swear. The dang monkey.
King Julian.
Lemur, is he a lemur?
I'm coming, King Julian. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Anyway. You guys know what I meant, okay? Gosh.
King Dominic. Yes, I'm Team Dominic. Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I do love the two villain sidekicks, Nick and Knack.
Mm-hmm.
They were so freaking funny.
Yes.
Like, for it being, such an old movie,
mm-hmm.
It's actually really iconic, and the humor is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was laughing.
Yes. I love
So
it.
good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just all around, that movie was perfect. Just perfect.
As soon as the movie started, I was quoting that intro. I was like,
for sure.
Long ago, two identical baby girls were born. One a baby princess. The king and queen were overjoyed. Anyway. I think I know that intro so well because we had a Princess and the Pauper CD soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And that first song, the Free, I think is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That intro is a part of the song. And so when I would listen to it as a kid, that intro would just play. And so I was like, I know this. Easy. So
that's funny. All right. Well, this movie was made in 2004. Yes. I would probably say this might be the first movie that I watched. Like the first Barbie movie. It's either this or Rapunzel, I think. Those are the first. Yeah. Again, the numbers are hazy. But it was said that this movie it was also just straight to DVD release. It says that it made $3.1 million on release. So
that's better than Snow White.
Made more. Period. Anyway. So yeah. And then again, Kelly Sheridan for Barbie and Martin Short for Preminger.
I love that.
I actually didn't know until I was looking at this. So
are you serious?
I'm serious. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. That was everything.
Wow.
But yeah.
I didn't know.
I feel like the Prince and the Pauper story has been done a few times. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, we've got the Barbie version, but Disney also did their own version with Mickey. Do you remember that? It's called The Prince and the Pauper.
Very, very vaguely.
Disney.
I don't know, actually, if I ever watched that.
Yeah, it's just called The Prince and the Pauper. It came out in 1990, but it's the main characters are Mickey, so it's Mickey and Mickey as a Prince and a Pauper, and it's like that whole story.
Okay.
They did a couple of those classics tales back in like the 90s. Like they did a Three Musketeers movie. There was like a Mickey Christmas Carol, like those classics, Jack and the Beanstalk kind of thing. Like they took all those classic tales,
right,
and redid them as like the Mickey troupe with Donald Duck and Goofy and all of them. So yeah, it's a classic story.
Yeah, very, very good. What are some things, like, what do you remember from your childhood about this movie? Like, I know you guys had the dolls, but
yes, we had the dolls. Well, my sister and obviously the princess share the same name, so obviously it was a home run at our house. We were like Princess Annalise, ooh. So, but she liked Erica more too. She didn't like the princess, so
yeah.
But yeah, I had the soundtrack on DVD, so I know all the songs backwards and forwards. I play any song and I've got it. But yeah, we had the matching Annalise and Erica dolls, and they had buttons on the back where they would sing. So you could press the button and they would sing. And there were like two modes. You could press it once for one song and again for another one. I think Princess Annalise sang I'm Just Like You, and then she sang her Free song. And then Erica sang I'm Just Like You, and I want to say it was the Cat's Meow song that she sings. But if you play the I'm Just Like You at the same time, then they sing together and they like alternate back and forth. And they like whatever. It's just a timing thing, so you had to time it right. But if you play them at the same time, they would sing together.
That's fun.
That was the coolest thing. We were like, this is technology. We're just not going to get better than this. So, and it really didn't. Everything's gone downhill from there. So, yep. I think we still have one of the Princess Annalise dolls in the box. Like my
Oh,
mom was
really?
like, this is worth something. Let me
Mhm.
buy one. Don't open it. This
Mhm.
one's going to be staying in the box.
Oh, wow.
So we've got a few Barbies like that actually that are
Mhm.
in the box.
Have you looked up
Still.
how much it is? Like, if it's worth anything?
On eBay? No, I should though. I've got a lot. I used to collect the holiday Barbies,
Mhm.
and I would keep them in the box.
Mhm.
And then I have Barbies from around the world. Like they did
Mm.
a sequence of Barbies, and it was a princess from each country.
Mhm.
So like I had like 10 of them.
Mhm.
Like I had one from Spain, France, South Africa, Ireland, from Russia. I had a lot. And they
Mhm.
were all like in their boxes. And then
Wow.
I do remember one of them that I also got was the Turn of the Millennia Barbie.
Hmm.
And she's holding like a crystal, it's plastic, a ball that says 2000 on it. And it was like for the it's the Millennium Barbie.
Okay.
So I've got her still. So these are all at my parents' house. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I want to go and
And they're all still in the box?
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They're mint in the box. Never been opened.
Wow.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
That's a quote from Toy Story 2.
Mm. Okay.
When Jesse's talking about Stinky Pete.
Yes.
He's like, it's a box. He's mint in the box. Never open.
Oh, man.
I'll just leave.
Okay, bye now, Lynn.
Oh, you can still see me. Bye.
Bye. Oh, she came back.
Tyler's bringing me Chick-fil-A.
Aw, that's so nice. Where the heck is my Chick-fil-A, Tyler? Gosh.
Oh.
Rude.
I guess you are in town. So.
Technically, I am in town. Yes. I'm kidding. I'm not worried about it. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay, hold on. Tyler.
Oh, man. Yeah, I honestly don't remember if I had the Barbies for this movie. If I did, I would have only had Erica. I wouldn't have had the Annalise one. But I remember just watching this movie. Like, I didn't know there were bloopers, first of all. I forgot about
the bloopers. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Bring back animated bloopers.
Yes, please. Bring them
so
back.
Good.
It was the best thing. I loved it. It was so funny. And
God.
then, obviously, I remembered how much I loved the blue dress. And yeah, I also loved that she made dresses and like that whole fashion thing.
Oh.
Like,
the seamstress storyline.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I like 1,000% had this fashion designer phase where I wanted to be a fashion designer. Like, I wanted to design clothes and make them.
I think that's a rite of passage as a girl.
I think
we
so.
all have to.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. But anyway, so I just loved it. I loved the whole thing about it. And
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's so good. Yeah, I loved the fashion of Barbie, like Barbie movies and just Barbie in general. Like, I thought that was so iconic. Like, have you seen Barbie in a Fashion Fairy Tale?
I think so, but I don't think I liked that movie at all, actually.
Oh.
I don't recall that I liked that movie just because I didn't vibe with her in that movie.
Well, it's Barbie as Barbie. Like, she's in the real world.
I know, but I don't know.
So.
Yeah. I don't know.
I love that one. But
Really?
that one's all about her being like a fashion designer. And I just remember all the dresses in that movie. I was like, I watched it and I thought, I could do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a fashion designer when I grow up. Because I'm going to do it. And I had a sketchbook of all my fashions.
Wow.
I think it's in that box right there on the floor. But I had
show and tell.
Like
you don't have to.
Have you seen the Preminger trend that's going around on social media right now?
The like, how could I refuse?
That song where they
so
get ready with the roses. Like they do
I
that
think
part.
I have seen
and
it.
they like sing it. That's the only thing I could think of. It's a temporary setback. And they like start doing the dance. I was like, that's because Preminger is the most iconic or I keep saying Disney. Most iconic Barbie villain, I think, ever, personally.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Preminger. He's just, Preminger is just that villain that's like.
He's gay.
Yeah. He's definitely fruity.
He's so
and we
fruity.
love a fruity
but he's
villain.
So good. Oh my gosh.
So good. Absolutely love it. So, yeah. I agree. Preminger's the best.
One of the quotes that I think it's Nick, the blue one, the blue sidekick, the dumb one. He goes, right. I knew that. I do that a lot too. I get a lot of my sayings from different movies, but right. I knew that. Or when who interrupts my slipper? It's slumber, you bonehead. Slumber, right. I knew that. When he's in he rips the blanket off and he like screams and covers himself. He's fully clothed. Like, it's funny.
Oh, I love
they
that
were
movie.
really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked that, like, just dumb superhero or like dumb sidekicks, you know, like villain sidekicks.
Yes.
Oh
Agreed.
My gosh.
Agreed. All right. Well, let's just blaze through this next segment. Okay. So this next segment is going to be our favorites segment. So we went through and picked like our favorite characters, least favorite character, favorite side character, or like a secondary kind of character, you know, villain, so list. On, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to say, I think we should say like we'll say favorite character and then say our answer at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I also saved a picture of mine, like in case I say one that you're like, who is that?
Okay.
So.
Okay. Ready?
I've got it ready. Okay.
All right. Favorite character.
One, two, three.
Rapunzel.
Okay, period.
Good.
She's the best.
Period. She was the best. Best one.
Barbie Rapunzel is probably my favorite movie out of all of them, I'll be honest. But
yeah.
I think Disney stole from Barbie, from the Rapunzel thing. Like,
yeah,
they're tangled, and Barbie Rapunzel, like, they've both got blonde hair. They both love to paint. They wear purple, and they have a reptile best friend.
Yep. Pretty much the same movie. So
can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it a little. Didn't change a thing. Kept it the exact same.
It's basically, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just put your name on it. Like,
yeah.
That's how it happened. But
they didn't change a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just had to say that.
No, you're good.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Least favorite character.
One, two, three.
Tika.
Lock. Are you
the
kidding?
Elephant.
Tika?
She pisses me off.
Why?
She's like, Rose, like, everyone looks like me. And she's like, but no one looks like me. Can we go home? And then she steals the note.
I also remember nobody looked like you on the island, Tika, okay?
Right? There were no other elephants. And then she steals the freaking note and she's like, I took the note. I ruined It's like, oh my God. Send her back. Put her on a plane.
Yeah, I can agree
Send
with
her
that.
back.
She was definitely annoying. She's definitely not my favorite, but she's an elephant, so like I kind of have to like her, you know what I mean?
Right. But she pissed me off. I'm sorry. All right. Our favorite side character.
Ready?
One, two,
three.
Bibble.
Erica. Oh. I like Bibble.
I chose Bibble.
I
love Bibble so much.
Bibble is fun.
Bibble poof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love Bibble.
You know what? Did you watch the second one, Mermaidia?
Yes.
Did you watch that one?
Yes.
That's the one I know the most. But when he takes the fruit and it changes his voice, he's like, oh yeah. That still gets me. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. I love that. All right. Favorite villain. One, two, three. Preminger. Yes.
Preminger. It's the best.
Best one.
He's so good.
Best one there is. Yep. All right. Least favorite villain.
Okay.
One, two, three.
Wenlock.
Fungus Maximus.
Oh, Fungus. I forgot about Fungus.
He just grosses me out. Grosses me out.
Weren't we talking about Fungus? together at some point?
Yeah, we were talking about The Last of Us and how they have like the fungus zombies.
No, I thought we were talking about that character for something.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know. Never mind.
If anybody out there knows, let us know.
I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, man.
Lefting, leftaroo. That's from Mermaidia.
But
my least favorite is Wenlock.
Oh, Wenlock.
Because he's a pedophile.
Yeah, Wenlock's
He's
gross.
a pedophile.
He's my least favorite character in general.
He's got like 6 wives, and they're all like 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a grown man. Like, nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him.
Disgusting. Yep. All right, best outfit. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Rapunzel's
dress. Yep. Purple dress.
Mm-hmm.
The sparkly
purple dress, the sparkle, yep. Her transformation dress, everything.
Really, that whole scene when she's painting the new dresses on?
Oh, yes. It's
the best scene in the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to say some honorable mentions for favorite outfits because I couldn't pick just one.
Oh, they were so hard.
The purple sparkle was my favorite, but I also loved Rapunzel's just pink peasant dress.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was iconic.
Yeah.
Odette's Swan Lake dress.
Oh,
or ballet Swan Lake dress.
Yes.
In Fairytopia Mermaidia, the second one, when Alina goes from mermaid to fairy again, and she's in her fairy outfit.
Yes.
Like that eats 1000%. With the petal skirt.
Yep.
Little armband. And then, of course, Rosella's blue dress that we were just talking about for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to give some honorable mentions because literally every single movie, I was like, oh, I want that outfit. I want that dress.
Yeah.
I want this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
That's one thing they did so well was the outfits.
Mm-hmm.
So magical.
Absolutely. I love it.
All
right. Favorite sidekick.
Oh, wait. Best love interest.
Wait. Sorry. Best love interest. I'm sorry.
Don't skip the guys.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I know I just said that men ruin everything, but I
didn't mean to.
I didn't mean it.
Ready?
Best love interest. 1, 2, 3.
Prince
Dominic.
Antonio.
You picked. I thought you just said he was bland.
No. I said
you said their love interest
story
or their love
was
story
bland,
was...
but like as a love interest, I liked him.
I went with freaking Dominic, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Kidding?
I know, girl. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I loved it because there's literally a scene in that movie where he is being told by his father, like, you have to marry this girl. Like, she's a princess. She's going to help our kingdom, whatever. This is before Rosella knew who she was. And he was like, I don't want to marry her. And he kept saying it over and over again. And then there was a scene where his father called him in. Prince Antonio was like, what do you want? And his dad said, you're marrying this girl and that's final. And he said, Prince Antonio said, okay, well, you always told me that being a king means you have to make hard decisions. And so he took his crown off and left it on the table and said, I don't want this anymore. Give it to my sisters because I'm marrying and I'm being with the one that I want. Like, that's
Period.
just so,
okay, wait,
like,
that I got chills just now.
I'm just like,
wait,
like,
that's I forgot about that.
That's one of the first, like, he genuinely loved this girl and he genuinely wanted to be with this girl and he was going to give up everything that he knew in his entire life to be with her.
Yeah.
Like, that's just so.
Wow, okay.
He's my favorite love interest.
I might be on an Antonio train. But yeah, I love Dominic because, like, even though, like, he was falling in love with Erica, like, their whole song, You Love Me for Me, like, he was falling in love with her, not because she was a princess. Like, yes, she was a princess. They both didn't want to be in that situation, or at least Annalise and Dominic. But then he started falling in love with Erica, and he was like, you know, I love you for who you are. And then when it was revealed that she wasn't Annalise, he was like, okay, that's fine. I love you. Like, you're the one I fell in love with. And then he goes and saves her.
Yes.
Oh my God. But she didn't really need saving because she got out of that prison herself. He just happened to, like, stumble upon her.
Yeah.
She, like, stomped on his foot.
Right.
She was like, oh, I just assaulted the king. Oops.
My bad. Sorry.
And when he gives her the rose, there's, like, all the pink ones, but then he gives her the blue one because that's her color.
Yes. Oh my God.
I was like, wow. amazing.
Yes.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. Barbie coming out with some good men, let me just say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like 10 out of 10. They're all great.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a ton of personality, but...
No, but also a lot of those princessy type movies, they don't give the prince a big personality.
Some time to... Yeah.
The only one that I would say that they really gave personality to is Aladdin, and I wouldn't even say that, which is a Disney movie. Well, it's a Disney movie.
Oh.
I'm thinking about like all the princess, prince, whatevers.
Oh, of all.
Yeah,
okay.
like
yeah.
that one,
it's
and
typical.
Probably Tangled. Like they gave Flynn a personality
in the newer movies, in the new generation. Yeah.
But anyway,
but you know how in Beauty and the Beast, when the Beast turns human, and us as a generation were disappointed at what he looked like.
Yeah,
I felt the same way in Barbie and the Nutcracker when the Nutcracker turned human.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was like, I like him better as a Nutcracker. I'm sorry. Like, I was expecting not some bland, brown-haired boy who's just like,
we don't need no saltines out here. Come on now.
Right? He's like plain. And I'm like,
yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I prefer him as a Nutcracker. Sorry. I'm just a girl. I don't know.
All right.
Favorite sidekick.
1, 2, 3.
Bibble. Lila.
Oh, I love Lila. Yes.
The sassy unicorn.
Yes.
That's where I got my personality. Like, it started with her.
Yes.
Period.
1000%.
Yeah. Bibble's so good, though.
I love
Obviously,
Bibble.
I had him earlier as my favorite side character.
I love Bibble. I also wrote down Serafina and Wolfie, though, as like another honorable mention.
Yeah.
Both of them as sidekicks, like side characters. I just love them.
They're
and they
so
kind of
cute.
have like they're in love kind of thing. It's cute.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite item.
Now, if there's one thing that Barbie movies do right, it's the outfits and then the magical objects.
Yes.
And PSA, I want all of them. But
yes, me too.
This is just my most favorite. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Rapunzel's
the paintbrush. The magical freaking paintbrush.
Yep. I want that so bad.
Wow.
So bad.
At the end of her movie, I was just thinking about that with the paintbrush and everything. When she traps Gothel in the tower and the way she like paints the tower and then slams the door and traps Gothel in there, and you hear Gothel's voice like filling the cavern of like, never release your prisoner with a lying heart. I was like, period. That was so good. But yeah, that paintbrush, dude.
Oh, I love it. Well, I have one other. Go ahead.
Do?
Yeah, I have one other honorable mention, and it's the butterfly necklace from Fairytopia. Because I had a butterfly necklace. It wasn't the same necklace as what she had, obviously, but I had a butterfly necklace when I was a kid, and I wore it everywhere because I was obsessed with the butterfly necklace from Fairytopia. So it was like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it was like a rainbow looking, I'm pretty sure, kind of necklace that I had. But anyway.
Wow.
Love it. Love that necklace.
That's amazing. I had 2 honorable mentions. The first one is Odette's crown.
Yes.
With the like magical stone in it. I thought that was everything. And then the other one is going to be from Barbie and the Diamond Castle and their friendship necklaces.
Okay.
Have you seen that one?
I have seen it like once. It wasn't one of my favorites, so I wasn't like all up in it. But
yeah, I loved those magical heart necklaces.
Yeah. I love it.
Everything.
Well, so we're going to go through now our ranked lists. We're going to basically we've got, I mean, how many movies was it? We picked
20?
18 movies. How many did you pick? How many do you have?
20.
Oh, well, actually, okay, hold on, because here's what happened here, right? So there was 20 movies. I added Princess and the Pop Star because I watched that one. I don't know if we had that one on. Do you have that one on your list?
That's not on my list.
Okay, so I added Princess and the Pop Star because that's the one that was like the Princess and the Pauper duplicate, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, and then, so I have 18 on my list, but then the ones that I'm not sure that I've seen or I can't remember if I've seen is Barbie and the Three Musketeers, Barbie Presents Thumbelina, and Barbie Diaries. Those are the three that like I can't remember if I actually watched those.
Gotcha.
So our lists might not line up exactly, but
okay.
We'll
what'd you have for number 1?
All right, number 1 was Princess and the Pauper.
My number 1 was Rapunzel.
Okay. Yeah. My top 3 Barbie movies always switch out. Like they're constantly in revolving.
I could say the same with my top 3. Yeah.
My Rapunzel is in my top 3, but anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 is
12 Dancing Princesses.
Wow. Island Princess was my number 2. Which obviously, but
yeah.
Number 3 is Rapunzel for me.
Princess and the Pauper.
Okay.
So our top 3, we had 2 out of the 3 that matched.
Yes.
Okay. Number 4,
Mermaidia.
I had I had the Nutcracker.
Okay.
Barbie and the Nutcracker, which was the very first movie that came out.
Okay.
Like it's the first Barbie movie that they did was Barbie and the Nutcracker.
All right. Yes, that's true. Because it came out in 2001, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Right. Number 5.
12 Dancing Princesses.
Barbie Swan Lake.
Okay.
Number 6
is Barbie and the Nutcracker.
This is where I put Mermaidia.
Okay. So far, I feel like we're pretty good. Like we're switching some around, but
pretty good.
Number 7. That's the one we're on, right? Yeah. Magic of Pegasus.
Oh. Okay. I had Barbie Diamond Castle at number 7. That was a big one for me.
Yeah, that one doesn't come till later for me.
Okay. You're gonna
but I love Magic and the Pegasus Magic of Pegasus because it was like the ice skating.
Yeah,
stuff. Like
that
the
was
figure
everything.
Skating. I loved it.
Yeah, instead of ballet, it was figure skating.
Yeah. All right, number 8. What'd you have?
I had a Fashion Fairy Tale. She made the top 10.
She's in my bottom 2, girl.
I put her above Island Princess and Magic of Pegasus.
Damn. All right, well, it looks like we've fallen off this train.
Oh, we've strayed.
Okay, well, my number 8 was Swan Lake.
Oh, see, I put that number 5, yeah.
Number 9. Princess Charm School.
Whoa. Okay. I put that a lot lower. I had, what were we on number 9? Magic of Pegasus. This is where I put that one.
Okay.
So.
Well, that one's not too far below where I had mine, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Number 10, Princess and the Pop Star.
You put that in your top 10?
I did. Yeah.
I'm actually pissed off.
I'm sorry.
That movie was a literal duplicate of Prince and the Pauper, but it was worse. It
was, but I like
because she had a magical microphone and a magical hairbrush. They literally sang the same song. It was the I'm Just Like You, but it was their pop version.
I liked it. I don't know.
No!
I'm sorry.
You're entitled. You're entitled to your opinion. Just know that you're wrong.
Okay, well, pairs, let us know, I guess. Who do you agree with?
I'm sorry.
Me or Madeline?
I'm sorry.
Make sure you pick the right one.
I have very strong feelings about this, actually, because it's the same movie, but it's worse because there's no Preminger. There's no, like...
I'm just mad. I ranked these movies based on how much I remember them and how much they played a role in my childhood, essentially. So it's in my top 10 because it's one of those Barbie movies that I actually really remember. And I liked the storyline of it. Like, yes, it was a duplicate, but the storyline was pretty much the same. And when did Camp Rock come out?
It was around...
I thought it was right around that time, but I was obsessed with Camp Rock. And so this movie followed the same kind of...
2008.
Okay, yeah. So, like, it followed the same kind of storyline, whatever thing. So it was just fresh on my mind when I was in that age. Because Princess and the Pop Star came out in 2012. So after Camp Rock.
I get it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come in so hot, but...
No, it's okay. I'm just defending my position with Princess and the Pop Star being at number 10.
I'm shocked it's in your top 10, dude. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, my 10th one is Barbie the Island Princess.
Okay.
All of mine from the top 10 are from 2010 and back. Like,
okay.
that first decade.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's your number 11?
Number 11 is Barbie and a Mermaid Tail.
I had that at 11. Okay, we matched.
Okay, we matched on that one. We're back together. We're back
on it. Okay.
Back on it. Okay.
Yeah, Mermaid Tail was cute.
Yeah, I liked Mermaid Tail. I thought it was cute. I liked her pink hair, which I'm not a pink girl, but I liked her pink
everything.
Hair.
When she like comes out of the thing and they're like, her hair's turned pink. And she's like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Very H2O vibes, which I also loved H2O.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was just, you know.
Yep.
But of course, they were smart and gave her a necklace that could control when she wanted to be a mermaid or not, instead of just, oh, I touched water and now I'm a mermaid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right,
number 12. Barbie and the Diamond Castle.
Oh, man. We put that 6 spaces away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
I had Barbie the Three Musketeers here.
Okay. And that's the one I'm not sure if I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, 13 was Barbie Fairytopia.
Oh, okay. Similar, but mine was Barbie A Fairy Secret.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember that one? When she and
I don't actually have that one. Oh, yes, I do. That one's right after Fairytopia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's your number 14?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put Fairytopia at 15, so relatively low on the totem pole, but for 14, I had Princess Charm School.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Interesting. 15, I had Barbie in A Christmas Carol.
So 15, I had Fairytopia. For 16, I had Barbie A Christmas Carol. So we're like one off.
Yeah. 16 was Barbie Fairytopia Magic of the Rainbow.
I had that at 17. Magic of the Rainbow.
And then 17 was A Fashion Fairy Tale.
Oh, see, now we're off because I had that at number 8.
Right.
What number are we on?
18.
7?
Well,
18?
that was 17. And then 18, I put Mariposa and her butterfly fairy friends.
That's where I put Mariposa too. I'm sorry, you didn't stand out to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know that tier list, that viral sound where it's from Dance Moms, where she's like, on the bottom, Mariposa. You didn't stick out to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then that's where my list stops because I don't know if I've seen the other ones. I couldn't remember from the video summaries if I had seen them.
Right. So. Yeah. Number 19, I had Thumbelina because it didn't feel like Barbie to me. And the little girl was annoying.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom, we've got the Barbie Diaries because it was so just random. Like, they put out that movie.
Well, the animation style of that movie, too, was like...
It sucked.
Yeah. Which that's the only part that I feel like I remember is like, I feel like I've seen that animation before, but...
It's so cringy. And the story's so bad. And it's just... And the thing is, they put that movie, the 12 Dancing Princesses, and Mermaidia out in the same year. So all 3 of those movies came out in 2006. And I put Mermaidia and 12 Dancing Princesses in my top 5.
Yeah.
Or 6. Top 6. See. Barbie Diaries at the very bottom. It's so freaking bad.
Mermaidia and 12 Dancing Princesses are in the top 5 for me.
Yeah.
So
it's like, okay, you flopped on this one. I'm sorry. Ooh, it was so bad. It was giving like Radio Rebel kind of vibes of that, like.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched the summary and I could barely handle the 5 seconds that I watched the summary because I was like, ew, this is disgusting.
It's so bad. Oh, yeah,
anyway,
it's bad. Yeah. So bad.
I couldn't even begin to tell you the plot. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, overall then on our rankings, it wasn't that far off. I mean,
not too far.
Obviously, I think you liked movies more than I liked certain movies. And it was really like 2 or 3, I would say, that like I liked a lot more than you did or vice versa. So that's kind of where our discrepancies were. But for the most part, I think we ranked everything within like 3 movies of each other, you know?
Yeah. So. Except Princess and the Pop Star. I put that below Barbie Diaries. That's how much I don't like it. I'm sorry.
Well, that's your opinion. But
ooh. And then of course we didn't put the new age Barbie movies in there because we hadn't seen them, and plus I feel like they lost their magic after.
Yeah, it's something
really
about
after
that like
Charm School, but
really early animation style that just
that classic.
Yeah. All right. Well, final thoughts. Do you have any extra anecdotes, sentiments, anything like that you want to add, or?
Not really. I kind of said everything. I've just always been a huge Barbie girl, and whether that was playing with the dolls or watching the movies or listening to the music, really all of it, playing Barbie.com and stuff, like that was just a huge part of my childhood. So just doing this was just really nostalgic and made me really happy. And so
I agree. I definitely agree. I'm looking forward to our weekend where we binge all the movies because I think that's going to be so fun.
Yes.
And I think it would be fun to go in sequential, like, year of release order, you know what I'm saying? To kind of see the growth of Barbie
chronological
as she grew up with us, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I definitely loved Barbie, but there were certain movies that I loved so much more than the Barbie genre as a whole that really became my personality, so to speak. And so those were like peak for me, you know? But
yeah.
Definitely loved Barbie for sure. Well, what is something that you are loving or hating right now?
Well, real quick, what I'm hating, if you haven't seen my hand, it's been mauled.
Yeah.
Not really. Last night I was playing with Goose with a toy and I got a little too close. He got a little too excited and he sliced me open 2 spots. So I have a Band-Aid on my finger and then on my hand.
Oh no.
Cuz he got me. But
I'm sorry.
He didn't mean to, and I know he didn't mean to, but that sucker hurt like heck, dude. So I'm hating that. But the thing I'm loving right now, I just finished the book Sunrise on the Reaping, which is the book about Haymitch and his games when he was 16. I finished it yesterday, and I am so back on my Hunger Games train. Yeah. I'm so back. I literally watched a breakdown video this morning of like, here's how Sunrise on the Reaping fits in with the Hunger Games universe and things you missed and Easter eggs and did you know? And I ate it up. So, I mean, I'm looking at fan art. I was listening to the soundtrack yesterday, deep dive into the lore. Like, I was sobbing on my lunch break because I had like 4 pages left at the end of my lunch break. So I was reading for an hour. And I'm sobbing so hard at this book, I start gagging. Like, it's hard. If you ever cried so hard you gagged?
Yeah.
Like, I was in my car, in the parking lot, just mascara running down my face, just gasping for breath. And I had to take a second. I was like, I can't finish this book right now. I need to compose myself to go back in for another 2 hours of work. Right. So I'm like wiping my face. I'm like, okay. It's so good. So good. So yeah, I'm so back on my Hunger Games.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna have to read that eventually.
Train. Oh.
But, wow. Well,
so
I love that.
I'm loving that. I'm loving it.
I just love Haymitch. Like, even before reading his book, you know, I just
Girl, read this book. You're gonna fall in love.
Yeah. I will. Eventually.
What are you loving or hating?
Something I am loving right now. I don't really have anything that I'm hating, which is unique for me. I feel like I've been coming with something I hate for every episode. Sorry about that, guys. Not trying to be Debbie Downer. I am loving. So I'm in town right now, back in Knoxville, but I am here because a friend of mine from college is getting married. So shout out to that friend. She knows who she is.
Yes, happy wedding day.
Happy wedding day. They're actually getting married later today. And so I've got to get ready and I'm going to a wedding and it'll be fun. It's the first, well, not the first time I've gone to a wedding as a guest, but first time I've gone to a wedding like solely as a guest in my adult life. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. It'll be fun, but I'm just really excited and really happy for you guys. And I hope you live your happiest of lives and, you know, just all of it.
Cheers to you.
So happy for you guys. Congratulations. So what is our tangent tally number, Madeline?
We have a tangent tally of 12 today.
12.
As in Barbie and the 12 dancing princesses.
Wow, one for each sister.
This is, Barbie and the 12 tangent tallies. Yes.
I love that. And it's the 12th.
And it is the 12th. Hold on. There's a lot of 12s happening. What does that mean? Hold on.
I don't know.
What does 12 mean? Angel number. This doesn't count as a tangent. I want to keep it 12. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a message encouraging you to embrace new beginnings, trust in timing, and stay aligned with your higher purpose.
Wow.
So basically just positive change.
Okay.
And to stay positive.
Mm-hmm.
I love beautiful. That. All right.
Stay positive out there, you guys.
Take this as a message from the universe or whoever, whatever you believe in. Just embrace new beginnings.
Yes.
And stay true to you.
Stay true to you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, be sure to follow us on your preferred podcast listening platform, as well as our Instagram at FunnyPairPod to stay up to date on all the latest news and our releases. Also, let us know what you think of this episode and the podcast in general by sending us a DM or leaving a comment on one of our Instagram posts. Or if you like what you hear and feel so inclined, take a second to please, I'm taking a note from Sabrina Carpenter here. Please rate and review this podcast on whatever you're listening on. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. It would mean so much to us, as those ratings and reviews will help us grow. And so we would love to hear from all of our pairs.
Yes, and you can find...
Sorry, I didn't take a breath when I read that.
Oh my God. You can find our website link in the description, and to all our pairs, we have a fan mail link to go check it out, or to go check out. You can send us an anonymous text and let us know what you're thinking. If you have any questions for us, episode topic requests, whatever, you just let us know. Top responses may end up on our website page. Again, completely anonymous. A big thank you to all of our pairs for joining us in this episode, and we'll talk to y'all again on Monday. And remember, when you're the best of friends, having so much fun together, you're not even aware you're such a funny pair.
I am starving to death, dude.
Is Tyler back with your Chick-fil-A?
My Chick-fil-A has been downstairs for like 10 minutes.
Oh no.
I'm so hungry, dude.
It's Sadie.
Oh man.
Yeah. Dang, wow. I can smell it from here. It's crazy. It's coming through the microphone.
Tendies.
Yeah.
Fries.
Wow.
They've got this new dragon fruit flavored tea
I was
and
seeing
lemonade right now.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Okay.
So good. So I got one of those teas down there.
Okay. Delicious. Well, fun.
Yep. And you've got a wedding to get ready for.
Got a wedding to get ready for sure. So
I thought you were driving down today.
No, I drove down last night and then woke up this morning in Knoxville, and then her wedding is an hour from here. So I've got I think
that's what it was.
Starts, yeah, so it starts at her wedding starts at 4, and then so I've got to leave probably by between like probably 2:30 and 3 o'clock, depending on traffic.
Yeah.
I think it's technically like 52 minutes. You know what I mean? So
right,
but I want to get there early and whatever.
Right, because the ceremony probably starts at 4. Like that's when music starts.
Yeah. So
cool.
So yeah, but
that's
overall,
fun.
I'm excited. I'm wearing I don't know if you remember it, but it's the blue dress with the floral.
Oh my gosh, I love that dress.
Yeah, I wore it to your rehearsal dinner.
Yep, so. I love that dress on you. It's so pretty.
So that's what I'm gonna wear today.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. Her wedding theme, like the attire she asked everybody to wear, was like garden party. So wear floral accents. And
your
stuff,
dress is perfect for that.
Yep. And then
she made me look so good.
She made me some earrings when I was in college, and they also are floral. So I'm gonna wear those, and they're blue, so they match the dress and all that stuff. So I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, have fun.
Thanks. And they're doing what is it called? an affogato or something.
Affogato.
Yeah.
Almond.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what they're doing at the end. I thought that was like the ice cream with the espresso on top.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Hold on.
Well, they're doing that for their like after like dessert, I guess, is what they're doing for that.
What am I thinking? Why did I think of almond? That's called something, I thought. What's it called? What? Am I tripping?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what you would be thinking of, but I don't know what it is.
Amaretto. That's what I'm thinking
amaretto.
of.
Okay.
Amaretto. I was like, hold on, there's something almond flavored. No, affogato. See, that's close.
Yeah.
Amaretto, affogato.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato. It's the same thing. Both are delicious.
Both are delicious.
But I know what you're talking about. Affogato with the coffee and ice cream.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're doing for like a dessert type of thing. I mean, I imagine maybe they'll have a wedding cake and stuff too, but they're going to have somebody like walking around to give out the stuff at the end. But
cool.
Anyway. Okay. Well, I will see you.
I'm starving, so I'm going to go eat.
Next time. Yep. I'll see you next time. Okay. Enjoy your Chick-fil-A.
Thanks. All right.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.